creatures. Just as I turn to get everything going, the arm on, and I even tightened it this morning. That's the frustrating bit, is the arm on my desk decided to slide. I'm actually grabbing a clamp so it has a hard stop. Because it's being a turd. Okay, so I only want it, at least, most of the time I don't need it up quite as high, but I'm gonna give it a hard stop so it can't go down any further than where it's at. Really? So I do that, and it's like, nah, we're just gonna tilt. We're just gonna tilt. So I'll give it a little bit extra, but I don't need it weebly wobbling all over the place. Seriously? Okay, so today is already against me. We're just gonna have the microphone right in my face. Oh my goodness. I will conquer this beast. Yeah, this clamp does not have the stability that I need. Maybe another one does. Friends, you get what you pay for. Always remember that. I did not pay too much for these clamps, so I'm not horribly upset. I initially just needed them to make sure things didn't move. But my other things are stronger, and yeah. Pixie is singing the song of her people. Because she is an abused animal. Okay, there. With any hope. Oh my goodness. Up until just a few moments ago, today had been pretty uneventful, but there. That's kind of the reason why I was like, I think I need to, I think I need to fix things. Yeah, so just as I hit turn the stream on, I got a notification. Oh, hey, you didn't turn in this thing. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, I was rushing behind the scenes to turn in the thing that I actually did, but did not turn in the correct thing for school. So let's make sure. I gotta. Getting all these emails all of a sudden. Now I need to figure out if I sent it to the response to the right email. But yeah, anyway. Oh my goodness, panic ensued! But I did get it submitted, so. Even though what I submitted had everything that was needed to show that I did the thing. Normies. So, I Yes. Yes, and I need to calm down. I need to bring myself down from it. Might need to go grab a cookie. Or a cake bite, something. Okay. So 8:26. The color that oh yeah, an ad break in a minute. But I'll run away in a minute when the ad break is going. I found the color that I needed. So once I'm done 334, which will be relatively soon, I'm gonna tackle the color that I've been hunting down, just out of principle of not having that fucking color. Ugh. So, Hutchie, how are you? And I saw PBD was here a little earlier. Or, I don't know if he's still here, but... Oh, geez. That's rough. So, Hutchie's on ads. I'm gonna go run and grab something. 1 second. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna write it out. Ad all done? Okie doke. Ugh. But my system feels weird. Nah. Well, I am here for 2 hours, so and we all know that I can talk to myself. So I'm glad you're back. I still might have to go down and get some water because really? Okay, well let's see if I can Yeah, the right side of my system is not staying up at all. Like it has told me to go fuck myself in not even polite terms. Like it has decided that it is not working and that is how we're going to be. So we're gonna very frustrating. Let's just say very frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh my goodness, okay. So, I just needed to tilt a little bit. Okay. We're gonna use other options that I have. The door. Yeah, I have, I can pull the door in a little bit to put pressure on the other side, which is really all I needed, but still frustrating as all sin. But, during my vacation, is on the list of things to be upgraded. Tomorrow after stream, I have to leave my house. I don't have to go to the craft store though, which is mixed feelings. I do have to go to Home Depot. I gotta pick up a couple of things. But I do not have to pick up anything. And I'm still not sure where the color I want is. Because I know I've got to have more than one scheme. It's not in my big tank of colors. And Pixie is expressing her undying opinion of how I have not played with her enough. Even though before stream, that is most of what I was doing, is throwing her toy. That's not enough. Never enough. Cesar was a good boy today and told me he had to go out so that we did not have poop on the floor. Super grateful for that because poop is hard for me. Even cleaning up good solid doggy poop is hard because it's gross. So we are really close to 89%. We will probably hit 89% today. As we started the stream, I know it said 88.89. I was over that by the time we started because I just didn't feel like updating the number. I haven't hit the checkbox in a good while, but we are at 88.9. I have a huge to-do list for my vacation, and we'll see how many. If it's all things that I would like to get done, but if they don't get done, it will not be the end of the world, kind of thing. Today, I'm going to tackle because my printer toner is coming in today. So, I don't know if I've actually told the story of my printer. So when I was working for Pathstone, I was fortunate enough to be able to drive a lot of places. Now, I was driving around and I saw a printer on the side of the road. Now, when I pick these things up, I'm not expecting them to work. I pick them up so I can potentially I could potentially just learn how it works and if I ran into any issues. It was already broken, so I wasn't sad. Now, I turned this printer on, and it booted right up. Its bad thing was that the sides of it were very, it like the toner liked to stick, essentially. And I mean, I don't print a lot, and what I do print, it didn't really need to have anything. It wasn't like, oh my goodness. So I came to a point where I needed to buy new toner, and I looked it up, and I think it was Saturday or Sunday that I ordered it, and it was like $60. I'm like, I just got paid $60 $60, and this is toner. This isn't an inkjet. This is a business-based printer, and it was color too, which was a whole nother level of cool. And it's a scanner, and it is a pretty cool device. And I got it all booted up, and I ordered its toner and whatnot, and it was apparently 50% off. So I paid $30 for black, magenta, yellow, and blue? Yeah, the primaries are blue, yellow, and red. So, I don't know why they say magenta. It's red. So I got all of that. And it arrives today, so I get to see how well it works. And I still have that printer that I like more, which is an inkjet. That just has a whole series of issues, and it's currently in parts in my shipping room. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out to see how much. Oh, okay, I don't have too much more of this color left. I'm gonna take a fast break and fill in the random parts if they're still there. I'm gonna run around and fill in like the random 1-2 areas so that later on when I don't have spoons, I don't have to deal with it. Well, see if they're actually still there. That's the $50 billion question. Are the spots still there? Because I have sacrificed quite a few spots in order to. Okay, so that's the bottom half of that. We do have to remember I did have to. That's where I'm getting ready to go. That's all filled in. That's the bottom half of, and that must be the top bit. Left. So these two are not here. Not a problem at all. No sad panda for me. I am not. I'm gonna toss out there. I am not sad when random ass in the middle of nowhere spots don't exist anymore. No sadness. Okay, so let's see. There's that. Hilarious that this is actually here. And since tomorrow is my day off, and this is my weekend off, chances are after stream, after I get back, I will be moving. Yeah. Ooh, and Thursday is Hogwarts Day, so I get to I'll be moving Buffalo Woman downstairs. And Thursday is Hogwarts Day, so 9 to noon, Hogwarts. My only day of the week with it, so 3 hours. 3 hours is okay for me. And I did not need to do that. Morning, Dragon and Jules. I did see both of you come in. It's just, you guys are like an extension of my consciousness, so I don't... You're always there. Which is like good, because while you guys think I seem to have all the marbles, I have roller skates on with those marbles. Yeah, it's scary that you guys are not the only ones who consider me the most responsible adult. Like, that's kind of scary in my brain. Because guys, me being the responsible one is a scary prospect for all. Whew. I'm feeling like I feel weird. I don't feel like it feels like a low sugar, but not, because my sugar has been scraping the ceiling all morning. Now, it could be regaining back into normal. Currently, I don't have my... I need to, when I'm out and about tomorrow, I need to stop by my pharmacy and get my thingamadoos. I know I'm being super technical. Okay, there's that. Going down over here. Yeah, this is a crazy area for what color I'm playing with, because we don't know. Whatever I can't make up will be. Oh. Oh, I have a whole tin of marbles. I have all my marbles. I just don't have the energy to power them all. So, on my Facebook page, for those of you curious, I've been working on... Okay, so I can kind of hinder the tilt with that. Yesterday, I did the stencil work. Oh, nice. It's a whole series, like, it's all the same color, but I needed to choose if the brown was the outline to go for, and it is. I'm hoping that, like with the butterflies on the kitten that I showed off, they got a blue outline and some blue glitter, because they are butterflies, so I thought that they could have some color. But I have the horse, I have a cow. The cow makes me happy. Like, these are all things that are going to the craft fair. I gotta pop hopes on them, and I gotta work with some glue. So that'll be. I got a chicken. Chicken. And some of these haven't been outlined yet, but this is a series that will be going to the craft fair. I got a bee, and I thought of Chris. I thought of Chris when I saw this bee. If anyone can find me Chris's favorite colors and her address, she can have a bee sent to her anonymously. Well, not anonymously, but we can have a bee sent to bee. Just find. Okay, I need 3 things. I need fabric color. I can't promise fabric background. I can't say that it'll be dyed or not. I just need color, and then 2 other colors so that I can work with. But I got the kitty, another kitty. Let's see. Okay, I'm like, what is that weird? It's because I played with colors. I'm calling this my wild, and I know I'm calling it the wildfire colors because it's black, grayish, and a weird peach color that I just kind of was playing with. But that's what I'm playing with. Puppers. I'm on the fence about if I want to hoop up the bunny. When he's hooped up, all that shows up is this. I did. He was one of the first ones to be test hooped because of the run, but I have stuff that'll lighten that. Bunner. I got like all kinds of. There's a few I'm on the fence about, but that's what I've been working on. Whew. I think I might be having a lull. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I don't have my meter on me, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something. Better safe than sorry. Oh, so I don't know if it's showing off too well. At night, it's fantastic. Yeah, I use Mountain Dew. I get the minis. I get the mini cans because Mountain Dew has the highest sugar content of any soda. So that's why it's not necessarily my favorite, but it has the caffeine and it has the highest sugar content for the mini cans. Well, most of the time I have the only reason I have it is to fix my sugars. Is I just look at the sugar content. Oh. Well, it doesn't give me energy. But my firework in the background there. But yeah, after stream tomorrow, I will be heading over to the great Home Depot or Lowe's if Home Depot doesn't have what I need. But I'm getting wooden posts for my portable hanger, and then I'm gonna glue it all together. But that'll help me actually in some of my videos where it's been suggested I don't have my amazing background here. I can just hang a piece of fabric, and who knows? Who knows? You remember back in the day where I was trying to block out husband creature? That's. Whew. Well, while my teeth aren't perfect, I can show you. All of my teeth are mine. That's because you guys all giggle. Essentially, my dad, when I was little, after we got all of our adult teeth, he had them. I don't know as if it's actually Teflon, but he had my teeth sealed. He had them bonded essentially. Once all of my adult teeth came in, he sent us to the dentist, and all of our cracks were filled in. All of our teeth were sealed. Yay! I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm sure I could put some of my flowers outside, but not all of them. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, so update. Update on it got graded. It's fine. It's good. Yeah. Whew. Whew. Okay. And maybe it was just on its tippy because it's already it's already started. I'm not, and I've had food. I've eaten. I don't know. It's so frustrating. Oh. So, thoughts and, well, not thoughts and prayers, but thoughts and opinions. After stream, one of the things on my list is this. I want to put a yellow, and it's going to be embroidery, a yellow starburst, essentially. It's, yeah, and that happens to me quite frequently, is if I'm not eating, I'm crashing. And it's so frustrating because I already crash quite a bit at work because of all the activity. And it's, I'm really just starting to think I should just have sugar packets. But the center of that chakra, or mandala, not chakra. Yeah, they're connected, but a bold yellow starburst. And what a starburst is in embroidery is it's a long stitch, a short stitch, and it just goes in a circle. And that's what I was kind of, actually, the bottom of the can. That's funny. The bottom of the can is actually big enough to fit in the center so I can have an actual circle. So, I even have a circle to do thing. Yeah. Deep cleansing breath. Deep cleansing breath. But that is what I want to do is that. And where is my string? But yeah, this little can of Mountain Dew has 30 grams of sugar. The hardest part about fixing a sugar is waiting that 30 minutes. But I got you guys, so as long as you're here with me. I other than the brain fog, I feel fine. And the cross stitch helps my brain fog, so. jumping around. I'm definitely looking forward to getting my toner today. That's the only thing that's coming in the mail is that toner. So and I'm gonna print order forms. I need to. What I need to do, and I'll probably do this Friday before work so because I don't have stream on Friday and I have in theory plenty of time. I'm gonna try to because I'm gonna do some thrifting tomorrow, and the stencils that I can, I'm just gonna it's gonna be an art project. The stencils that I can, I'm gonna put on paper, and just I don't even know like what medium I want to use. Guess I didn't think about it too much. Something's going on now. Dogs haven't lost their shit yet, so I'm not too worried about it. Today was trash day, so kind of wondering if the homeless people, even though oh yes, Jules and I share trash day. Well, I have heard of homeless people that no hate on them, but they rummage through my empty trash can. Like, dudes, how about you? I honestly, I try to only put in the trash things that cannot be saved. Like I need to go through the t-shirts that I've toted for, because I think some of them have some really bad holes, like really bad holes. And I kind of want to see if I can loop them into some yarn and make like a throw rug or something like that. Because textile recycling is really hard to find. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, my shirt will rot in the landfill. No, it won't. I love you guys, but it won't. So I try to recycle and thrift my textiles as much as I can. There are some things that I will not buy from a thrift store, and that I will not donate to. A lot of that being like underwear, socks and underwear. I don't. Yeah, no. Those are things But I saw, and you can do it with plastic bags too. Is where you just cut them so they still have both their hems, and then you loop them through and make essentially a line of yarn or string or whatever, and you can crochet it, you can knit it, and this fascinates me. So oh. want to try it. I know. Oh well, unfortunately, that's not the case down here. Goodwill has unfortunately has all kinds of yuck. I know I had more. Put it out. Oh my goodness. I might have to. It did fall on the floor. Yeah. And even then, like, guys, knock it off. There's a feline out front. And Pixie's she's having a kitten over it. Pixie, lay down. I didn't do the math yesterday. Tell people how many stitches I have left. Let's do the math right now. In the current 206,000 is how many total, and we're gonna minus. We're at 183, 184. We have 22,816 stitches left on both. I know that sounds like a lot, but it considering where we started, it's not. Okay. We got all the stitches in this area. 2 rogue ones over here. Well, 3 rogue ones. Doopy-doo. Now we can focus on the bolt. Not the outline. I've been using Google on this morning, so that's all I can smell. I can smell it citrusiness. One little section left. Well, one little section. Let's see. Up in here. Section left up in here. I don't know what she is thinking. Wow. Wow. I wish I knew what was going on. Ugh, technology. I'm I would love to say that I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally just pop on over. Well, I am on YouTube as well. I'm still simulcasting over onto YouTube. Okay. Woohoo! We got. Oh, this is one of the colors that I had to work with to add and subtract. See where it was going. This is a big filler color. There's gonna be a lot of white gone after I'm done working in this area. And then with the 826, that'll take out a lot of white chunks. Super excited. I know, my stream's not as exciting as other people's streams. And that's the point. I mean, it can be. But it's not intended to be. One down. We got one there. So, I got 3 colors. 3 colors of tablecloths. I have 2 tables. I want to have the tables be the same color. So I have black, I have white, and I have lavender. Now, this is a spare to high school. I know that for my May 18th one, it's going to be outside. I'm going to use my black. Oh my goodness. And same, like my outside ones, I think I'm going to use the black. They attract attention. But I'm not a huge fan of white. White is more of a formal color for craft fairs that have dress codes. And funny enough, there are craft fairs that have dress codes for your tables. You have to have this and you have to have that. So I la 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 la. I'm kind of torn between black or lavender, and I'm just looking for thoughts. Because I do have to eventually unpack the stuff that I'm not taking and pack up the stuff that I am, and all that fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on an order form for my craft fairs, um, at least for the stencil work, because I can do family color, like I can do Roy G. Biv, like, hey, what color are you looking for, kind of thing, and then I can't guarantee fabrics or anything like that because that's not my style, yo, cramping my style. Um, oh look, I'm back. Oh look, I'm back. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Uh, I'm waiting for everything to things in the background are still getting ready to go. So I'm just responding to to peeps. Okay. Yeah, the internet went wonky. It happens. Like, what am I doing? Hey, it's gotten cloudy enough that you can see my distraction in the background. Okay, that was the last piece of... Oh, that. Oh. Filling in the space. Ooh, rocks. Let me look at something. Of course. Of course. Let's see. Oh, nice. So, I had to change a setting. Sorry about that. I almost closed the music. Okay, so I had to fix a small setting that Jules was beauteous. Oh no, I just got it. I just fixed it. And I will be, Jules, at some point during my week off, I'll be sitting down and like, when you have a moment during that week, sit down and pawing through stuff and having a conversation for mod stuff and this, that, the other thing. Where's my sandwich? Down, 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 down. And Jules, the setting was turned on, but I upped the requirement. I upped the room of requirement. You just gotta come visit me. I have the marbles. Some of them are my house marbles. Like, as I've been redoing the house and cleaning and whatnot, the house has gifted me with marbles. Oops, I missed one. Totally missed a cross on it. Okay, we have quite a bit done. Oh, we have 0.05%, 88.95. Oh, okay, we can do this. We can hit 89% today. We can. Doo-be-doo. My mouse is being a brat. There we go. Gotta move my monitor. Well, not my monitor, but where I'm looking. Okay. Let's see. I might actually have a space. This last area is actually where it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to look like, which is phenomenal. Super pleased with this. You have no idea. So this, where I'm working, is the last big chunk of color for this color, and then we go on to 826, which did you regale your therapist with how you held your boundaries? Because you did. And if you didn't regale them with boundary holding, what did you? I like using the longer thread because I don't have to change it as much, but there's something very satisfying about utilizing the short piece of thread and just like zipping right through an area. love it. I love it. It's hard to do. It really is. Mm. Mm, mm, love it. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yay! Yeah, in addition to no longer being hungry, I'm no longer thirsty either. So here's my sugar's stabilizing. I'm feeling loads better, so I guess it was crashing. Just it's so weird because for the most part at night my sugar goes really really high, and I've learned it's because my synthroid is wearing off. But as soon as I take my synthroid and that starts kicking in, my sugar immediately crashes. What's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's so a lot of my medications are based on your metabolism. Um, your metabolism, if it works properly, you get a good 10 to 12 hours out of most of your long acting meds. You got the extended release, like that enables them to be a 24-hour or maybe even like a 16, 18-hour. But most meds depend on how fast you tear through them, up into and including the ADHD meds. Now, most of the time, when I'm at home, I have to be a potato. Especially if I'm going to work, I have to be a potato. So it's very very generic, and my synthroid lasts up until about 11 o'clock midnight, and I take them about 8:30, 9 in the morning on days I remember. I gotta toss that one in on days that I remember. And when it starts to wear off, I notice my sugar start to go up. Not a big deal. Actually, in all fairness, I get the best sleep when my sugar is higher, not like scraping the stratosphere, but in the 150s, 160s. And I get good sleep. But unfortunately, a lot of the time it just burns off and I crash. that's the end of that. Seriously, all the way down there. Should have got that while I was. Really? I can count, yes I can. And it's such a house of cards. I watch it so much at work. Is you're stable on your meds, you're good. Everything is good. And then something new comes along and you have to change even just one thing. Even changing one thing. For me, most recently I went from Lipitor to Crestor. And probably one of the best changes I've made in a good long time. I don't ache as much. I'm not having that lactic acid buildup, so I'm not sore all the time. Mind you, I'm still achy and creaky, but it's not pain all the time. It's just all the time now. But that was a hard change to do. I was terrified because who knows? Like sometimes you can Indiana Jones it and swap it out real fast and nothing happens. But most of the time, let's be fair, most of the time, it's what actually happened in the movie is he swaps it out and the booby trap goes, fuck you, and you get chased by a boulder. So that's what most of my life is hey, what does this do? Oh yeah, and I can put myself. And this is just an extra bonus. Sorry, my brain. I'm just super focused on getting this color all done because I'm working on the last line of it and super pumped. I know it sounds weird, but it makes me happy. I'm hoping what I'm doing will put us into 89. Yes, I did find that missing color. I had to climb up into my stash, and so I have my my immediate access to the colors box. Like if I need this color real quick, I have that collection, and then because I rescue collections, I have spares. So I have them organized by groups of 100, 1 to 100, or 1 to 99, 100 to 199, etc. And I went up to my 800s. I dumped it out on my table over here next to Hogwarts, and I was looking for it. and I found it. It was the first color I pulled, actually. I like kind of spread everything out for a good easy looky-loo, and yeah, I found it right away. Husband Creature says it's because I've been doing this for so long that I know what color I'm looking for, and it didn't take me any time to find it because like it was a blue color, and I was like, I'm just gonna pull the blues, and I roughly knew what I was looking for, so super easy. I am closing in on the crosses on 334. And then we got a page 0, and we got a page 0. So for the last chunk of Buffalo Woman, and I split up my colors between 3 categories: stream, either or, and alone. And I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna have to reorganize my either or and alone, because alone is a color that has less than 100 stitches. Now, if for whatever reason I don't get a whole lot of alone time, which whatever, I'll do it. That'll be the last color category on stream. But yeah, with Buffalo Woman being the only big project I have up and running, like I have my super secret J project, which some of you have seen. I'm super pleased with that project, and because of the nature of that project will probably move faster than this one, even though I have less time to work on it because of the nature of what it is. It's very it's very sweet. It's not complicated, not a lot of confetti, and once I get the black outline done, it's literally fill it in. It's like coloring with a colored pencil. So I'm super pumped to get that one out of the gate. Okay. But I have all my colors organized for the last chunk. Might have to reorganize a couple of categories, but for the most part, anything less than 100, I am hoping doesn't have to go on stream. But we're getting to the final countdown, and we're at 88.97%. Oh, this is painful. We will get to that 89%. There's that. Here's the 826 I was looking for. 334 still has 281 stitches left in the project, so I'm allowed to move my chair, dog. My chaperone says I moved my chair, and that means that we are all going everywhere. 334. Now, I'm hoping you get in your exercise, because I'm not going anywhere. Giant Sharpie of Doom. Ooh. Ooh. The dark blue variegated. I love that. I have to bobbinate this. I have to bobbinate the 826 once I'm off stream. Because it knotted up. Oops. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. There's still quite a... I'm kind of surprised that I ran out of this. There's quite a bit of this left in the... Ooh. I am shamed. I am shamed. Yeah, so this one actually fills in quite a bit. In this weird instance, I'm going to go from the bottom up. Yeah, there's still about 800 stitches left on this one. So me not having it in the system is it's kind of scary. Yay, foods. Okay. This one is Tonkadonk, so I don't have to worry too much about moving. I do have to, unfortunately, convince the powers that be to let it slide down. Yeah, this is a block color. It fills in that block. Here it fills in this block. It fills in, if it's still in here because of my counting error, it fills in a whole crap ton in here. It fills in the tail end down here. It fills in almost this entire gap and all of this. Like this is then it goes down a little bit more, but this is a good Chidonkadonk color that I can kind of space out while I'm doing. At least for a few lines. Like the section I'm in, it has very clear boundaries, so. Keep getting my fingers wrapped up. Yeah, I was looking at, like, I was thinking back to Rainbow Infinity, which after Sunday, probably on my vacation, we'll get some more focus. But I was like, yeah, I didn't notice the variance of colors because it had gotten so dusty. And I'm looking at Buffalo Woman thinking the exact same thing. My goodness, when even after she gets just her prelim rinse so I can go show her off to everybody, I think that I'm gonna notice so many more variations, like, because she's just dusty. It's just dusty at my house. So I'm excited. I need to go up into my, I call it the tower. It's a secondary part of the addition at my house, and it will slowly become our storage area. And I at one point in time it was gonna be initially my craft area, and it's just so hard to get to, and that's why the attic honestly is our best bet, our better bet, I should say. And I have all kinds of whiteboard, and I need to go get some of that whiteboard so I can write bigger goals. or just have something to write stuff on. Okay. It's not paper. Got nothing against paper. I just have a hard time finding it. I love it. I love it. It's closing up all the white gaps. I'm not gonna lie, during most stream days, I don't move the project that's going up. Like, for example, Buffalo Woman during stream days does not go up and downstairs. When I was doing my stream from my dining room, where all my from where I spend most of my time, yeah, I was doing a lot more like off stream cross stitch time. But at least, especially this week because of the fair on Sunday, I spend my non-stream time getting ready for next stream, doing chores, catching up. Oh, 88.99%. Okay. I gotta hop over here, get these little bits, move on to my next clump. I don't know about you guys, but I've been working on this for 5 years. Excited is an understatement. This has been, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. Have there been times where I'm like, oh fuck this? Absolutely. When I had to do the buffalo's face, and it's all filament, all of it was filament. The next two projects, neither Call Dance nor Divine Instinct, they do not have any filament. I looked at a couple of smaller pieces and I'm like, nope, they have filament. No. No, I say. But once I get my commissions and my presents out of the way, I might start, because Heaven and Earth actually does make smaller designs, and I have a couple that I'd like to do. And they're small enough to travel. They are small enough to travel. So I might tackle a few of those. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I got that one all done. Let's see what I got. So a couple of the sponsors. I like the 8s and the 790s, the 820s and the 790s, because they're bold enough that you can see where I'm working on them, but they're all different enough that it's like, okay, so I'm working 820 is much darker than 825, 826, that kind of thing. Like they have enough variation, but at least in this cross stitch, when I see the 820s or the 790s, I know it's going to be a big color because that's what rules this color. Or this, that's what rules this particular kit, pattern, project. There we go. Project is the word I was looking for. There's that. Let's see. We are at, oh. Oh! I want to hit 89% today. Don't whine about it. Okay. Actually, I think most of these. Let's see where I'm popping up here. Yeah. It's funny. It's a little area, but most of them are. I have them. I have them available. Yeah, ever since that one email I got about, oh hey, we didn't get this from you, I am now like super paranoid about okay, so far nothing. So far I've turned everything in still. Oh, that last week, because I've done the work. I have the Coursera certificate. They can't take that away, but I want the accreditation that goes with the completing of the Merit America course. Oh, so yesterday I'm getting into work. You know, I'm turning on work mode. I'm getting ready. I get an email, and I'm transitioning into they call it the job success, the job coach portion, because I'm going to be meeting with a job coach. Their goal is to get you a job, which I think is fantastic. And they're like, hey, this is required if you're transitioning into this phase of the program. And I email them. I'm like, hey, that's great and all, but I work at this time. Because the one downside to the program is they hold things on business hours. And I can't say it's not a fault by any fault of their own. Not by any fault of their own. But I work an off shift. That's part of the reason I took this is so I can stop working off shifts. And I emailed them. I'm like, hey, I can't make this. I'm working. And it says it's required. I just wanted you to know that I won't be there. I know you guys want me to, I know you want to help me get a job to pay the bills. But right now I have a job that pays the bills, and I am required to be there at this time. And they're like, well, this isn't required. And I look at the email where it says, this is required for all people going into this particular phase. And I let it go. But it still bothers me. It still bothers me very much. And I thought I'd share it here, because I can. I love it. I love how this is filling in all kinds of spots. And honestly, as much as I hate the confetti spots, with me filling in all of these other spots, it makes it so much easier. Okay. Maybe this will put us at 89. 89% even. We are at 89%. Woo! Woo! We have 11% until she's all done. We have 2,000 stitches before I hit 90%. And I really am hoping that this weekend. Oh, not this weekend. Not this weekend. I am on my vacation. I am going to put some hours in on her. So you might see a huge difference from when I log off on, what is it? What's my last day? My last day streaming for my vacation on the 28th. The 28th is the last day you'll see her until after my vacation. So she'll come back. I'll probably have at least one big color done on her in the portion that's not done, because I need to have that as a guide for all the little alone colors, but I won't work on the big colors often. I like filling in the gaps. And I will post a rollout this month. I've been awful about it the past couple months. I've just been no spoons. I'm very happy that my scheduled maintenance has held off for as long as it has, because I'm tired, dudes. and I'm realizing it as I'm getting done Merit America. I'm realizing just how tired I have been. But I needed to burn those spoons to get that goal. So I did it, but now it's time to pay the piper. That, and then I think all of this is just this color. So down to those, that color. Yeah, I remember back when I was only working on her on stream. I was getting 2 or 3% a month. No, closer to 5. setting up the boundary. Oh, it's such a little thing to giggle about. My craft room floor, believe it or not, is actually it's pretty clean for the rest of my house. But it gets gritty sometimes. And yesterday I was on stream and I was scuffing my feet and I was like, I really need to just turn on the shop vac. Like all I do is I sweep it to the doorway. Like I'll sweep around because the shop vac has some ass to it, and I don't want it in my craft room where I have little things that I could have dropped on the floor, getting sucked up by the shop vac. So I sweep it to the door and I make sure nothing important is in there, and I just suck it up. Sometimes I get to the sweeping it to the door part and I forget the follow-up or follow-through, and then the dogs track it back into the room because, well, my dogs are assholes, and I didn't follow through. So it's not all their fault, mostly mine. But sometimes I'll hide the pile and I'll be like, oh, I'll get to it later. Nope, dogs find it, track it in the room. But today, I got it. I got it all done. So my floor's not gritty. It's mostly glitter. Yay! I'm just enjoying the 89%. Everything else now is just cake, but we hit the 89% dead even, and I'm gonna try to get 826 all done for the page, because that would be cool, having 2 page zeros in a day on stream, because I did not start stitching until a little later today. I have dishes and whatnot to do. I have actual chores I have to do today, so I'm gonna try to do craft fair fun. So, black or lavender for my tablecloth, for my craft fair. Do I want to use the black? Do I want to use the lavender? And they're both true to the color. Like, it's a light lavender. It's very pretty. I like it. Okay. Lavender it is. I need to get all of my totes. So, I do have a method to my madness. I have a whole slew of totes, and one of the totes has the display stuff in it. Because I take all of my display stuff apart, it's easier to pack into the car. And all of my display stuff is very easy to put back together again, so I never have any issue. I don't need to like invest in a trailer or anything big yet. And I'm very creative in packing. That'll be Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, evening, I'll be packing the car to go Sunday morning. It's a rare Sunday morning craft fair. Or Sunday afternoon. But I have this chunk of blanc over here, and then I go down here and some more, and then I go down a little bit more. Yeah, this was a good color. I wish I had found it sooner. Yesterday I would have found it, except that I was drying fabric. All of my thrifted fabric that I have thusly purchased. I have some white that I have to wash, but all of my printed thrift store fabric has been washed and dried. It is ready for whatever I want to do to it. But I have to pack all of my stuff, and I have to take the heat gun to one of my tables so I can bend the middle back to where it needs to be. this is one of the things I'm looking forward to in Divine Instinct. Is all I will have to do is get the height and depth. Well, the height of a page, at least for, and then I can. A lot of Divine Instincts start out is just gonna be very, 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 very much one color. So it'll be very soothing. I'm gonna try to put instead of my stream music, some nice soothing music. Because I know Spaz gets pinged a lot, even though, like, hey, yeah, use it. I enjoy how it's closing up. Next week I'm gonna leave a little early on Tuesday, because I have a psych appointment. Well, psych nurse appointment. I know it's hard to see, but I'm just really hoping I can upgrade my desk. I'm probably gonna rearrange my space too, so that'll be interesting. Okay, I have gotten this blurb all done. Fill it in. Ooh. Let's screen for the tablet for the. Okay, we have about 5 minutes left. I'm going to get this little blurb here. That's all this color. So I'm hoping to get that all done. Then I'll share stats with you. Look. quite a chunk more. Yeah, I will aim for getting this blurb done, and then I'll see where I'm at. We will not be finishing 826 today. There, I didn't realize just quite the large amount that there was here. I might finish it today, but it will not be on screen. My woven armor. Get this far down. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure that just another woven piece of fabric is what's going on here. It's armor. Oh, well, okay. I'll close up this because I'm going to run out of string after this line anyway, so. Oh my goodness, this line is just awful. Sometimes I stitch too far. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I used to eat rocks. I have a lot of rocks. So, today, let me zoom in and highlight what I just but too much. Today, we went from 88.89% to 89.02%. Woo woo! Did 308 stitches today. That is a pretty good amount for Buffalo Woman. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the page progress. There. We have like bits and pieces here, but we really just have this area that we're working on, and it's just a lot of remathing and reworking some oopsies from up here, so it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna get this done. I will be back tomorrow at 10 to noon, and then I'll be going in and adventuring, but tomorrow's my day off, so whew, I want everybody to have a fantastic day, and thank you for the gift of your time. And if you need anything, I'm lurking in Discord. I'm gonna try to put some spoons together and get some stuff done, but I'll be lurking somewhere. Have fun! And I will talk to everybody later. And yes, I know. I will, if I need time off, I'll take it. See you all on the flip side.